Jujutsu Kaisen.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Good part.
This is Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 140, Execution. Last we left off, I called it. Basically, everybody's like... Everybody's pulled up on Itadori. We got Naoya here from the Zenin clan. And of course, we have Okotsu, who just like found this guy. So the four-way battle ensues. He pulls up on the scene. Itadori has to ask for the second time because this is another just stranger after him. He's just like, who are you? And I guess Okotsu answers by just jumping like off the building and just crashing into the scene, which is pretty terrifying, to say the least.
He's like just literally flexing his ability.
For real.
To show you, this is what I am. Don't worry about the name.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about who I am.
I am your end.
You're not going to need my name where you're going, so don't even worry about it. And it's funny because like
pulling up like the Grim Reaper out to collect souls.
For real. So Choso looks up at him and is like, so you're Yuji's executioner. And at that point, Naoya's like, okay, let's get it not twisted right here. I am not your enemy right now. I'm on your side. He's basically says like, yo, I'm Maki's cousin. And of course, Okotsu knows Maki from back in the day. So no, good way to identify yourself. But he's like, yeah, basically we're on the same side. I'm also here to kill Itadori. But, if you want to do it, I'm not going to get in your way. But in return, he doesn't really say like what he has in return right now. But, I think what it is. So basically he's like, hey, if you kill Itadori, don't tell people yet. He's bait for somebody I want to meet. But yeah, at the same time, Choso's in his head, like, bringing together all the logistics of the situation. Just really thinking.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't take him very. I mean, Itadori is kind of he's sharp when it comes to combat, but he's still kind of dull in that. He's kind of thick in the head. So this. He already peeped out the situation. From the first words, he was like, yeah, you got to get out of here. Literally, if you go a page back, the first thing he says right after he asks, who are you? And as soon as he responded with some familiar shit, he didn't even have to know nobody's name. He was like, yeah, this isn't good, bro. They're going to smoke you.
Yeah, you got to get out of here.
Especially this guy that pulled up. So...
Yeah. So basically,
I like it.
He tells Yuji to like go on without him. He'll take the speed guy because he's a speed type, but there's a trick to it. So as long as he figures that out, it should be fine. Trying to like make it easier for Itadori to wrap his mind around leaving Choso behind to do the thing. So after Naoya and Okotsu make their deal, they just spring into action. No problems. Okotsu makes his move. Choso tries to do something to Okotsu, but like Naoya comes in and just like kicks his hand out of the way, his like blood strike. So yeah, that's a moot point. And Okotsu is left to just chase after Itadori, who's sprinting full speed, yet Okotsu can still like keep up with him with a katana in his hand without like this movement, I guess, without the ability to really sprint.
I guess that was significant. I wouldn't know. I don't run around with large katanas.
Yeah, I mean,
but I guess even when I'm using a lacrosse stick, it is. I guess it's you have to do it in stride. You know what I'm saying? If I'm running and holding it like that,
Yeah.
I guess I get it.
Wow.
Whatever, man.
Hey,
I tried to make a comparison.
We waited
Lacrosse is lit.
Yeah, waited 100 episodes to reveal that we've been this entire time in the presence of a student athlete.
Yo, you funny, bro.
Yeah. But in any case, they just start fighting it up. Naoya just like his technique seems to consist of just like lightly slapping people whenever he gets the opportunity, but upon slapping this guy, he just feels like ow, and he's basically like, Well, I could tell by your technique is like that blood thing, right? But you need some time to charge up. So, I'm a speed type, so you're done. That's not going to work on me. So this is checkmate. Now you die. And Choso's just like, no, I'm warning you. Do you think you could leave here alive after trying to hurt my little brother?
No, I'm warning you. I don't give a fuck about none of that science you just spit.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going hard for mine.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
I mean,
did I say this was the NJC? This definitely was.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I agree. I was waiting till the end to be like, but, well, might as well.
Certified RGC. Certified RGC. Certified RGC.
Very cool. But back to the chase with Itadori and Okotsu. They both come across these dilapidated cars. Yuji tries to pull a slick move, jump over it, but Okotsu comes around the corner like, "Ooh, I got you, bitch."
Yeah, he didn't. He did read. He didn't know. He did catch him, but I guess he's just so fast and elusive, man.
Yeah,
like an air dodge.
For
I'm
real.
telling you, this is literally Smash Bros.
Yeah, but Yuji's slick himself, and on the cusp of jumping over, he also flips like the other way. I feel like that's almost impossible.
No, he put his hands on the door, like the handles, or not the handles.
Oh, okay.
Like the window, like the window was down, so he grabbed onto the door and pulled himself back over. So, and he flung himself over to the opposite side of the car.
That still feels crazy difficult, but it is Itadori, and he's like got crazy strength, so whatever.
Yeah, he gets a pass for it, but what was super lit is how he used the car as a means to escape, and then on the same coin knocked it right into Okotsu, which was that was smart as hell. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, he seemed to have punched this car directly into Okotsu's body, and he takes that opportunity to just like dart indoors, but Okotsu doesn't take that lightly. He also just seems to toss this car in Itadori's way. And Okotsu's like, yeah, I'm not even that strong, too. So, you're not impressive. I can also do that. But yeah, at that moment, Itadori realizes, like, hey, he may not have that much power, but he has an immense amount of cursed energy. So he compensates for his lack of power with cursed energy. Everyone does it, but when he does it, yeah, it's something special, apparently. So, apparently he has more cursed energy than Gojo, so that's pretty fun. But he has the difference between them is that like Gojo has the 6 eyes, so the energy that's lost when he activates a curse is infinitesimally close to 0.
Yes. One may be blessed by mana, but the other one was given magic eyes, and we all know magic eyes.
And in manga, if you have magic eyes, you're pretty much the dominant, superior race, basically.
Take that L, Okotsu. Sorry, that's my guy too. But
he is my guy, and he's like, you know what? Now I'm done talking, and he just like pulls up on Yuji. Yuji doesn't know what to really do. He just remembers Todo talking about the flow of energy for an elite sorcerer is difficult to read. They like average fighters. Basically, the difference between them is that you can just kind of see where all the cursed energy is located. Where an elite Jujutsu sorcerer can just like spread it around his whole body. So and of course, Okotsu's just an elite fighter. So his whole body, including his katana, is constantly surging with cursed energy. But yeah, he doesn't let this really discourage him because the chapter ends with him kind of remembering Nanami's last words to him. And it kind of occurs to me like, oh yeah, they killed off Nanami. So many people died in the Shibuya arc that I almost forgot that Nanami was killed then too. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the chapter ends with Yuji declaring, I can't die yet. Man, fantastic chapter. It really popped off way quicker than I thought it would. We're already in the action, like a couple chapters after the Shibuya arc, so not a lot of time to rest there, but I am not angry at it.
This isn't a huge, massive event.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a really cool and intense mashup of characters meeting each other and introducing them into the series and solidifying who they are with the huge first, with the beginning first statement, and just epically cool art and fighting. This is what so. Yeah. I think there's a difference. Like, I still feel like the pace is cool because he's very focused on one thing that's going on, and without all these other storylines. Like, we know that that's gonna happen later.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all I'm thinking about is, damn, what's gonna happen next?
For sure.
My guess of what's gonna happen is, I think, this arc is gonna end with Yuji and Akoto, and maybe some people from Jujutsu High becoming enemies of the Jujutsu sorcerer world. And vowing to liberate Gojo. I mean, not Gojo. Is it Gojo or is it Jogo?
No, Gojo. Gojo's the guy with the eyes. Jogo is the volcano head.
No, this is Choso, right?
Oh, Choso is
No.
the blood guy. What are you talking about?
There's so many characters that sound the same, but I'm talking about the guy with the eyes. And
Gojo. That's Gojo.
Yeah, it's Gojo. Okay. So I'm thinking that they're gonna, because they already showed that Okoto is probably gonna fucking flip, just because he mentioned he's like Maki, and he's really tight with Maki and Voice Dude. Mm-hmm. So that's already a hint for me, like, oh, this guy's gonna flip 100%. So I think they're gonna become enemies of the Jujutsu world while also vowing to go and save Gojo from the prison realm, and that would make them enemies 100%.
Oh yeah, I mean, I never thought that Okotsu was gonna be like an actual antagonist to the series. I think
he feels like it.
He could. I mean,
or if not, I think he would use Yuji to go free Gojo, and then that's when he'll execute him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities for this, but as far as the chapter itself goes, huge fan. I can't wait to see what happens next for it.
He's gonna have one hell of an epic end arc.
Mm-hmm.
Okoto, I can just see it. I don't know how far in the future that's gonna be, man, but he's gonna die with a smile on his face.
Yeah. He's gonna have the will of D coursing through his veins.
And mad corpse around him.
Yeah, or he just he just lives happily. One of the two.
Well, I hope. We'll see.
Yeah, huge fan. Loved it. It is my RGC for the week, so I'm very excited.